Like a particular memorable student that you've had?
You know, it's really funny because today his name actually came through my consciousness, and I don't know why. And he was one of my fifth graders many years ago. But I so remember him because it was one of the first years that we actually had special education. I taught before there was special education in the schools. Yeah, I've kind of bridged that gap. It was at Shawnee Heights in Topeka. And he had a severe learning disability. And we were all adjusting, as faculty, we were all adjusting to students having special needs, being in the schools. And I can remember one day that he would go from my class to the speech room for speech and language therapy. And then from speech and language therapy, he was supposed to go to music. And so, you know, he walked out of the classroom. He knew to go to the speech and language therapist, and then when he was done with her, she would say, okay, go on to music. Well, he got to the speech and language therapy room, and no one was there. And I didn't know, you know, that she was absent or in a meeting or whatever the case was. And he couldn't figure out what to do next. He was very confused. Someone found him in the hall crying, fifth grader, because he didn't know, since he hadn't gone to speech and language, what was he supposed to do. He knew it was too early to go to music, and he couldn't figure out, you know, and that was just so indicative of some kids that have learning disabilities. It's not just academics, it's everything.
Yeah, it's crazy that there was nothing back then really to accommodate that.
No. When I first started teaching, if I can digress a little bit, it was 1972, and I know that's the dark ages. Yeah, thank you. And in 1972, schools could turn students away. If the school didn't feel like that they could teach them, the school could say to the parents, I'm sorry, we don't have programs for your child, go somewhere else. Exactly. And then it wasn't until 1975, with the passage of PO 94-142, that all of that changed. So